Yo, what is up, fam? Welcome to another Car Talk podcast. This is episode 19, and I am super pumped to have you guys along for this ride. This is just going to be a short podcast of me explaining why I believe living by a budget is literally everything. I know that sounds corny. I know that sounds not very interesting and just boring, but I just simply want to explain to you verbally how a budget is so important and crucial to a lifestyle and to doing whatever you want to do and chasing your dream. And the first thing I just want to say about a budget is it's super, super simple. It's really not that complicated. As a matter of fact, the first video on this YouTube channel will teach you how to do a budget. That's the way that I do it. It's the Dave Ramsey style. I know there's a different name to it as well, but that's just the greatest way to do it. You literally find out exactly what you make in a month, in a year, and then you find out how much you spend in a month and a year using, your bank statements over the course of the last year or two to give you a really good idea of what you like to spend, what you like to do, all that. And then you just literally subtract your income with your expenses, and like I said, the rest of the video will explain exactly how that goes down. But the second reason why I wanted to just talk to you about why it's so important is because a lot of people say that they either don't have time to do a budget, or they say that, yeah, I've thought about doing it, but I just haven't come around to doing it, or whatever the hell the case may be. And I just simply want to tell you again and remind you that there is no ifs, ands, buts about your freaking life. If you want your life to be good, and if you want to be happy whenever you can be happy, you're gonna have to sit down with your loved one if you have one. If you're by yourself, you're lucky. Sit down by yourself and just figure out your lifestyle. Figure out exactly what you like to do. Figure out what makes you happy. Figure out what makes you not happy, and literally figure out what you need to spend your money on throughout a month, throughout a year, just so that you can live happily. And it's really as simple as it gets, but people just don't want to do it. And the reason why is the third reason why I wanted to make this podcast, is because it's in between your ears. Negative energy, whatever you want to call it, is in your ears all the time. And it's difficult. It's difficult to go against that and to just sit down with a pen and paper and to just do it. And to sit down and watch a YouTube video that may be 10 minutes long, maybe 20 minutes long. Or, you might even have to spend a couple hours learning how to budget. If that's what you have to do, it's worth it when you can set up a whole lifetime of happiness and a lifetime of, true, meaningful things that you can accumulate over time. It's like... and the reason why I'm even making this video is because I just filmed a review video on a Daiwa Pro Rex rod and reel combo, which is my rod and reel combo that I'm using for musky fishing, and I have two of them, and I can't freaking believe it. My mind is blown. And it's simply like, I'm looking back, I'm like, just driving home, I'm like thinking, holy smokes, it's all because of a budget. Like, my whole life is because of a budget. Everything that I'm able to do is because of a budget. And as I always say, also thanks to my boy Gary V and my boy Dave Ramsey. Between those two, that's how I've gotten to where I've gotten. And also, like I said, it's myself, it's my own hard work that is, like, I know Gary V would be like, nah, it's you. Because genuinely, it takes you as an individual to get your freaking pants on straight and to just fucking walk up and do what you gotta do every fucking day. It's not fucking easy. It really fucking isn't. But good things don't come easily. And that's just the fucking facts. And if you're listening to this podcast, odds are you want to live a good lifestyle. You want to live you want to live up to your potential that you can live up to. You want to live that life that you just have always dreamed of. You don't want to look back at 90 years old and be like, damn, I should have done this different. Damn, I should have done this in 2022. Man, I should have started this when Austin was telling me to in 2022 in the Car Talk podcast. You're never going to want to fucking be that guy. And that's why you're listening to this, and that's why I'm mentioning this to you, because I love you and I want you to succeed in this world. And I guarantee that if you continue following this Car Talk podcast, you're going to do exactly that. learn how to do a budget. It's on the first video on this YouTube channel. If you've got any questions at all on it, let me know. I will help you out personally. If you have any other questions and you just want more clarification on, who I've learned from, look up Dave Ramsey. DAVE space RAMSEY. Dave Ramsey, the fucking man. And yeah, as always, this is how I end every single podcast. If you're happy, spread that happiness in one way or another. This world needs it more than anything. You all know that. And 2, stay curious, fam. As always, stay curious. I freaking love y'all, like I said. And have the best evening, morning, day, whenever you're listening to this. I just hope you're having the best moment ever. Peace. See you guys next episode.